my makeup lovers, and thank you for coming back. Now, if you want to know why I am a lovely shade of what I will call President Trump orange, thank you very much. Please see my Makeup Monday foundation review below. I will leave it down below so you can watch that and see why I look orange to you. Now, in person, I do not look that orange, but on camera, Oompa Loompa Loo is looking back at me. So, that's not why we are here today. We are here to test out the matte bar from Maybelline. Now, Maybelline came out with this recently, and also they came out with the burgundy bar a few months before that. But when I went to my CVS and my Walmart, they did not have anything but the matte bar. So this is the one we're going to try today. We also are going to try out this from L'Oréal. They came up with some rouge, lip gloss rouge products, and I got this in a beautiful mauve color. And so we'll see how this looks on our orangey lips. Okay, so this is, let's see, it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It comes in 10 shades. What I don't like right off the bat is the different sizes. It's like Maybelline's telling you what and how much of a product you need. So I only need a little bit of this, and I need a lot of that, and a little bit of this. I like to make my own decisions on what I need. I like to say, I want some more of the hot pink, because that's my favorite, you know, and maybe less of the dark brown, because there's a million dark browns in the world. So I didn't care for that, deciding that for me, but whatever. And when you swatch these, you know, they're good. Here, let me swatch a couple. This is the orange one. This is a deeper shade of a brick orange, and let me get this one here. So here are a couple of the shades right here. They're pigmented. They're not, it's not that they're not pigmented. It's just that they're they're not really soft. And again, this is the matte bar. So all of these are just matte products. So if you like a product with some shimmer in it, you're gonna have to get a companion with this, because you're not gonna get it with this. But I don't mind doing an all matte look sometimes. So what caught me, again, I see a few shades that I think are pretty, and I don't sometimes think about what I have at home. You know, I probably had this shade at home, and I had that shade at home, and I had this shade, and I had that shade, you know, and I probably had these shades. The only shade I might not have is this one right here, you know. But again, packaging got me, looking at it, gotta buy it, all that good stuff. So whatever, it's good. We can try it on, see how it works, see if it's any good. So let me get out my little brush here. Actually, I am going to get out my Wet n Wild. This is my P15. And I think I'm going to use this one right here as my transition shade. So, as you can see, basically the rest of my makeup is on except for my lips and eyeshadow. So, and I put on my Makeup Revolution concealer. So yeah, I'm doing a review on this foundation, which you will see long before you see this eyeshadow review. All right, I am pleasantly surprised at how well this blends out. It's blending away most of the color, but it's blending out. And I can always add a little bit more here, which I'm going to do. Again, this is my transition shade, so it doesn't need to be too deep in shade. But that's blending out really nice. So I'm going to try not to go up to my eyebrow today. Try being the key word. because I actually want to use, I'm actually going to use this one as my brow bone. And I usually don't do a brow bone highlight, but what the heck. Let's live wild today. Why not? I already got orange foundation on. Why don't I try a little something else? All right, I'm going to go into this one right here. I can't stay away from oranges, and that I just love them so much. But we'll try to use several shades out of here so we can see how they work. And I'm just kind of packing that in the outer corner. I'm going to take this one right now, right below it, and I'm going to really pack this into the outer corner and build that up. I really am actually pleasantly surprised at these shadows. They blend really well, and they pack a little punch on the eye. It's kind of nice. Again, I'm trying to ignore that the rest of my face is orange. Please try to ignore the rest of my face is orange too. Just take a little bit more of the product in the inner corner, not very much. I want most of the product in the mid and outer region of my eye. And I'm actually going to take, I'm just going to take this little shader, as I drop things, I'm going to take this little shader brush. I'm just going to blend it a little bit here. There's no additional product on it. I'm just blending it out. And I do notice it does blend out, but that's not always a bad thing because then you can just build it up to how you want it. Now I'm going to take some of that pinky stuff on the top and I'm going to use that in my brow bone area. And they're not that dusty in the pans, so that's kind of nice. Not make it a big mess. Just kind of blend that into there. I got something like that going on. I know it's not a crazy eye look like I can do sometimes, but sometimes you just can do something nice and subtle. I know, nice and subtle for me. Who are you speaking to? Nice and subtle, that's me. All right, I'm gonna take this kind of banana shade. I'm gonna put that in the middle of my eye. It's weird not to have a shimmer, but that's okay. Sometimes you just don't need it. You might want it, but you don't need it. And I'm just kind of patting that in the mid and middle of my eye, and the inner part, sorry. This shade doesn't really pack a punch like the rest of them do, but it is just a little banana color shade, so I can't expect a ton from it. And I don't really see any of these being a good inner corner highlight, so as I make a mess here. All right, I'm gonna just take this little pencil brush and I'm gonna get a little bit more of that deep orange, and I'm gonna pack that more into the outer corner here. I'm going to take my Morphe, that's not the brush, I'm going to take my Morphe 432. I'm going to go into this darker, actually I'm going to go into this lighter tan, and I'm going to stamp that in my lower lash line. Because I want to try most of the products here, so. Okay. And then I'm going to take the little shader brush here. I'm going to go back into the little brick shade, and I'm going to blend that up underneath my eye. Just in the outer corner here. Just kind of give it a little bit of depth in the outer portion. We got something like that going on. So I just sort of brought it out a little more probably than I should have, but I don't care. Okay, I am going to do the other eye off camera and do my eyeliner and my mascara, and then we'll come back and we'll try this Rouge lip gloss. I'm back. I know I got my lips lined already. I have a dramatic eye going on today, but you know, it has to match the bad spray tan I got going on here. So again, this is not a spray tan. This is a foundation review that is ongoing. So as soon as my hair goes down, you're not gonna be able to see that as well there, hopefully. Okay, let's forget about that. Let's talk more about the makeup I'm trying on right now. So L'Oreal recently came out with these lip gloss, these Rouge lip glosses, and they are in, I don't know, about 12 different shades, but I like this one. And this is what the brush looks like. And so let's see how this looks. I already lined my lips with a Wet n Wild lip liner. It has a weird smell. It's like laundry detergent. And I like the very tip applicator because it helps you get kind of, you know, the little cupid's bow of your lip. It helps you get the little peak a little bit better, I think. Let's see how this dries down. Because right now it's a little wet. But the shade is gorgeous. Like, it's that, it's my lips but better kind of look. My lips are looking a little plump today. That, guys, is the finished look. This isn't really drying down yet, but it's dried down enough. So, okay, about the products that I used. This is kind of a quick review today. This matte bar, I like it. It has some really nice shades in it. But again, unless you can get this maybe at Ulta, because I love Ulta for the fact that usually a lot of their drugstore makeup that they have a lot of buy one, get something 50% off. If you are going to pick this up and you have an Ulta around you, please do it there, because then you will get this for less. I bought this at CVS and this cost me probably about $14, $15, which isn't horrendous, but again, you could get a Juvia's Place for that. I just think eyeshadow palettes are getting more and more expensive from the drugstore, which is a shame. And it's not that I don't think it's worth $12 or $13, but if you look at these shades closely, you probably have most of them somewhere in your collection. So, is this a bad product? No, this is actually a really nice product from Maybelline. Good colors, nice pigment. You can get a couple different looks out of it. You can be a little more neutral, a little bit more colorful, do a little combination of both. I think it's a great little palette. I just want you guys to think about, do I need it in my collection? And if you're like, yeah, Allison, that looks great, I don't have any of those shades, you know, I will be utilizing it, especially at Valentine's Day. There's a lot of, you know, pinks and pretty looks that you can do with it. So, and the lipstick, it's actually dried down pretty well. Let's see. It's not transfer resistant, you know, you can transfer it, but doing that, I didn't really lose a lot of my lipstick off my lip gloss off my lips. So, and especially this color, I really do like this color because it's just a nice mauve look. It just looks pretty on your lips. You know, I think the shade will suit a lot of people. So, all in all, I like my look today, but I know it might be a little much for some people. So, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this, just kind of a short review and a little tutorial on the Matte Bar and the L'Oréal Rouge lip gloss that came out. I think they're both great products. I just think you might have these shadows in your collection already, and if you don't, please go where you can get it, or even CVS when they do a lot of coupons at it. You know, just try not to pay full price if you think you already have these shades in your collection. So, and this is a good little product too. I like it. They have got a lot of different other shades that you can pick from. So it dries down really nice, but not like, I gotta lick my lips every 2 seconds to get moisture. It just dries down really nice. So, all right. That's all I have for you. Again, this lovely foundation review will be down in the cards. So if you have not watched it yet, please go watch it. It might entertain you. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you again real soon. All right, bye-bye.